Hello everybody, my name is Nightwolf115 and I'm here to show you a tour of my base. Let's get started. Alright, let's see what we have here. So if walking over here is our storage for our auto farm. We store only a few things, and over here is the smeltery where we smelt down basic metals and irons at the start of the game. Here's our auto farm, the other half of it. Those are growth crystals to help speed up the growth of things. This is a cobblestone generator, produces cobble, turn it into lava. Lava generator, some basic machines, alloy maker, grinds items. This is coal coke. You smelt it with coal to get creosote, as you can see. And painting machine to hide blocks and cables. This is a great way to speed up plants. Here's my reactor. It's a start of beginning power, cyanite, and nether star generators. This is late game crafting, called fusion crafting through Draconic Evolution. It's so-and-so, but pretty painful to do. This is an empowering station. Don't really need to worry about it too much. Out here is the main layout. Here's our chickens, which produce all of our metals. As you can see against this wall. There is a drawer controller underneath the floor that you cannot see, which we connect to our basic computer system. Here is our Ender Dragon auto killer, which produces all the drops for Ender Dragons that we need. It just takes a terrifying amount of power. But we have tons of it. And here's our main battery, also through Draconic Evolution. As you can see, we're producing 3.5 million RF per tick, and we've stored nearly 1.5 trillion. And we're nowhere near finished. Here's our mob farm. As you can see, I picked up a couple of items. They're supposed to be auto picked up and thrown into the drawers to the left, as you'll see me doing here in a second. But the drawers are pretty much full. Alright, so this is silicone crafting through Applied Energistics, which is the main storage mod for this pack. Well, one of them anyway. It's the one we use because it's easier on the auto crafting and much better. Some basic armors. Neutronium compressor, these are very, very late game machines. Auto wither killer from nether stars, which are very painful to get in the normal game, but who cares. Our own end portal. Infinity armor, which is rough to make. And there's my character with the dumb hat on. Hats are completely randomized in the game, and they change whenever you log in. Alright, here's our basic ME system. This stores all the blocks we could ever need through all of our auto crafting, through all of our collections. Pretty much anything and everything we want is stored inside this block right here. So now I'm just going to go ahead and throw a couple items in, store them, not worry about them. There's my Infinity Sword, which has infinite attack damage. Again, very, very late game items, probably the ultimate end game. What you saw right there was what allows me to access my wireless terminal, which is the handheld item I have here. This is called a power flower through energy collectors, or EMC. It's used to duplicate items by storing energy into them. And then out here, I was going to start another mod called Botania, but I needed a very large area, so I dug one out. I didn't know what to decorate it with, so I just threw in some iron blocks because they look cool. So I'm not sure what I'm going to use this area for yet. Probably, like I said, Botania to get into it and really dive into the mod, because it does take a while, to grow the flowers and all that good stuff. Botania is basically your magical flowers. So, but that's the first floor. Let's head down to the basement to see the actual pipe works, or the grunt work. So this is where all the auto crafting happens, all the bad stuff. Every machine you see is hooked up to a interface back there, which allows us to pretty much import any item we want into the machine, have it do what we want, and export the finished product out. So, and then over here is the same thing. So all these are hooked up and allow us to make any mechanism item we want, almost with just a click of a button. So, yep. And then that's the heart of the ME system. Each one of those like little discs you see, rectangles, stores an insane amount of items. And then here's the crafters. Like I said, these are the main crafting blocks that really do the computing. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and make some hardened glass, which requires lead, pulverized lead, as you can see, and pulverized obsidian. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and look. Yep, it's now breaking down the lead. Let's go see where it's breaking down the lead at. Oh, right here. Here we go, crushing lead ingots into lead powder. So what's it going to start doing? We still have 20 left. All right. Let's speed this up. this is an accelerator wand, which you get from loot bags, or you can make it, but I got it from loot bags, so I don't care. So, and then now that we have all the broken down obsidian as well, the computer will automatically smelt this as well, making it so much easier. And now I have hardened glass on command. And then over here is one of my other auto farms. So, but these are a little more finicky to deal with than just paint all around. So I don't usually use them that often unless I need something really quickly. So, or I need something special. So it's because they require fertilizer, water, and a lot of power, and it's just not worth it altogether. So I actually had a problem. I was trying to figure out why the items weren't being exported. So, and I couldn't quite figure that out, so I just took them out and put them in myself, as you'll see here. So yeah, the gray block on the bottom left that you saw is actually a drawer controller, but we'll worry about that later. This is my HDPE pellet generator for Mekanism, which is a very, very difficult thing to work with. The machines need water. You need electrolytic separators to make oxygen and hydrogen. Break that down, mix it with this, change that, put it in here, and it's really just a pain altogether to deal with. But I worked out an auto crafting recipe and just never touched it again, to be honest. So, and then let's go check out where my power is. I apologize for the in-game recording of sounds. I actually have my power stored in a separate dimension, as well as neutronium compressor collectors, which is also a very late game building material. But these are my solar panels, as I showed you guys in the pictures. So, all right, thank you so much for watching my video, and have a wonderful day.